Hey guys, I'm going to do just a general reading. Whatever comes out, comes out. I had actually started doing this reading and then it cut off. So the cards that came out, sorry you didn't get to see me, shuffle, but it is what it is. I have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Okay, and it was the Three of Pentacles and then the Three of Swords underneath of it, or it was the Three of Swords on top and then the Three of Pentacles. Anyway, there was a strong third party energy, okay? But this woman, okay, she's Nine of Pentacles. She is you see, like, she's got this lush around her, right? And she's got all these fields, this house back here. She's draped and she's, in the feminine. She's in her energy. She's got all this lush, all this beauty, all this bounty. You could have a very luscious body. You're radiating. See, like, I'm getting like Leo, like sun rays kind of looking. You're radiating this very vibrant, lively, go-getter, luscious, beautiful energy, right? And the way that these cards are set up is like this, how it would look. Okay, so this knight is watching this woman, right? And there could be, for some, there is or would be a third party, or there has been in the past. I wanted to say earlier in the video, if you don't know now, you know, but also, whoever was hurt is hurt that they hurt the person. Whoever started the third party is hurt that they hurt that person that they didn't choose. Okay, but I feel like this woman is taking it upon herself to concentrate on herself. Like, she isn't concentrating anything but, all this shit. Like, she's just, this is, her energy, her life source, her vibrant energy. There's a cardinal right outside my window. That could be a message or a sign for some of you. But anyway, all this lush around her. She could be good financially, good on her own. I heard I can do battle by myself, and this woman knows it. She could be going out drinking, getting noticed, having entertaining people more, being more in the spotlight. People are taking to her, or this person is realizing that people are taking to this person more. Okay, but all of these, saying you got like these three. What's coming to my mind is like in Beauty and the Beast, those three girls, and they're like, oh, over this guy, and he's like watching Belle, and she's kind of like doing her own thing. That didn't come to me before, but it just did this time. So, also in these cards, I was saying, like, she's doing her own thing, and she's got all of these, this plentiful life for her that she has created for herself, because that is the Knight of Pentacles. That is a very single card. This person is extremely single, and she's not missing it. She ain't missing out on shit, right? Okay, and this card, okay, and it's got this tree that's, the leaves are dying, and then he's got these seeds that have been planted, but they're not plentiful. They're drought. If there's a drought, he sees her in her energy. I feel like at one time, I got this in the last thing, so I'm gonna say it, but I feel like at one time he siphoned her energy, and she felt barren, like she was incomplete, and he is feeling now this lack of resources, this lack of energy, this just this lack, and he sees her with all of the shit that he once had or once wanted, and now she has it. And I feel like he consciously, because like these flowers, it's coming to with this this kind of this halo around him, that she was a life force of her own, and he didn't see that before, but he does now. And like they all kind of got these lights around those halos. They all could have been on the same vibrancy, but I feel like he's realizing that she is on a different plane that they just aren't on, and he is, with these flowers up, I feel like he's admiring this about her. Okay. She could be going out with the girls, going out, have a good time. She's being noticed, and he is noticing, others noticing her, but also I really feel like this man is feeling, he's coming back to her, but I feel like he's feeling the lack that she brought whenever he interacted with this person, or she interacted with this man. However, it could, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't have to be, her, it could be a he that's in this Nine of Pentacles doing good, and she's feeling this lack. This could be, one person's doing it to another person's doing it to the other person. However, take it how it resonates. You know what I'm saying? If you knew somebody left you for a third party, and that, you feel like you are coming into this plentiful energy and, more lively, and you're doing, more of you, that person who left is seeing this, picking up on this, and I see them coming back. And if you did this to someone, you could feel like you're missing out on something that you wanted. Okay? I'm going to do the good stuff coming in for the collective. Nine of Wands, fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sag. Good stuff coming in for the collective. Nine of Pentacles again. That's another thing. Before the video cut off, I kept talking about how much my nose was itching whenever I started this reading. And okay, good stuff coming in for the collective. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups tried to come out, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Are you starting something new, or is this energy that I was talking about before? Is this energy new for you somehow? Like, this isn't something that you always did or have always done. Like, it's something kind of new. You kind of started off you started off as a page, and you went forward with this. Like, it started as a spark and an idea, and you put it into motion, and it took the fuck off, right? This could be about people, creative ideas, self-love, something that's bringing in a lot of good for you. This could be people, you going after passions, something creative. You're inspiring people with who you are, how you become. You could have fought like hell to get through this, and with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, I get also High Priestess with it. This is a change, and I feel like Spirit is saying to sit in this energy of being plentiful and continue to go after your creative ideas. Sacral chakra is coming through heavy with this. A lot of fire, heat, sexy sex. Especially with that Nine of Wands. He is the fuck boy, fuck girl type of energy. You could be in this energy, but you can be using it for, yes, sex, but also your creative wants, needs, passions, creative endeavors of any kind, right? And like I said earlier, like it could have just started off on a whim, and it just took the hell off. And I'm seeing Spirit saying like, yeah, it might ruffle some feathers, but keep fucking going, because you know where it is that you are going, even if others don't see it. Others could see you being as coming off as immature, but you're growing into, or have grown into, this. You're going to be stepping up. Like, it's not going to just be like, oh, well, I'm going to like oh, well, I'm just going to go to this community college and maybe I might do this one thing, or what I'm saying, just anything, or and put this out there and maybe it might turn out. No, this is you going after this and sticking it out, because it is something that is important to you. It's creative, it's bringing you energy, plentiful. I just keep hearing plentiful, bountiful. Okay, let's see. Let's get some I feel like that was kind of advice, right? We'll still just go ahead and get some general advice for the collective. Hangman. General advice for the collective. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, or Seven of Wands. The Well. Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands. With that Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. With these two, these are both Pisces energy. This is Odin energy as well. If you're into like mythology at all, Odin gave his right eye to acquire knowledge. With the Page of Cups, I get, with Pisces energy, it's 12th house energy. Also the unseen, the unknown, the hidden aspects. But also I get specifically messages from guides with this card. Okay, this could be you laying low to acquire knowledge, or you're giving up something to acquire knowledge. And I see that you like be delusional. Be fucking delusional. Like literally delusional as fuck. And you're going to come off as immature. It's going to seem ridiculous. It's going to look crazy to people. You're going to look insane. For whoever this reading is for, fucking sit with it. You see that? That is the Hangman. That is, others might be able to see it, but you see where you're going. You know that the path that you're on is meant for you, and you see the end result because your guides are talking you through this. Follow the signs, be delusional, go after what that passion is that is sparking inside of you. Because in the end, what you create is going to be worth fighting for. You get the end all of it, be all end all with this that is wealth. That is generational wealth, wealth that lasts for generations. And like I had before, and remember in the 9, this is the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. Remember I was talking about the lush. You see that? And they've got even more, right? There's, instead of 9 of Pentacles, there's 10. So yeah, this person might not be by themselves. They got extra, so they're willing to give to that. They're willing to give to, generations being passed down. Before she was out in the field, out in with all those, all those bushes of, it looks like grapes. I don't know what it is, kind of some kind of flower maybe, I don't know. But you see they're in this building that is extremely stable. And I feel like you being delusional and like okay, you being delusional is going to get you to this, and I know this sounds like a I'm telling you a dream, but like it going after your passions is never going to not lead you to something that isn't going to be for you. Okay? And Spirit says to go after that, be delusional, take the chances, because you see that your guides have told you where this leads, and you know that this leads you to wealth. You know that either for some I see you marry into wealth, or maybe you're both wealthy and you get married. But this is like literally the advice is to be delusional. Odin sat, gave his one of his eyes for knowledge, and also like he sat for like I don't know, like days, and just sat just acquire knowledge from a higher power. And you know this knowledge, or this is saying you are in the midst of learning this. And this is advice that you might have thought that you were just being crazy, being delusional, but no, not so much. You might look like it, people might think it if you were to say it, and you might not be saying it because of that, but you know where you're headed, without a doubt. Don't question it. It looks crazy, it sounds crazy, but you know where you're headed. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys got some kind of messages out of it. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.